Guess what I did today? Guess what I did today? I locked my hair. This is the beginning of a new journey. Let's go by this pretty artwork real quick so I can get a little photo. Today was such a random day to do it of all days. All right. Today was so random. And today couldn't be any better day for me to have done it. I'm naturally a very spontaneous person. And I have been wanting to, oh Lord, already start this process for many reasons. This right here is one of them. One of the reasons that I decided to start my lock journey. As you can see, there are 2 strand twists. She kind of braided the beginning, which she did a good job. You really can't tell, just to lock it in. And then she twisted it down all the way to the bottom. She had clips on the roots and on towards the tips, just so I could have some hang time. And I realized I was worried for nothing. Earlier this morning, I'm gonna insert a clip, but earlier this morning I had woke up and was just like feeling off. You can see I have no makeup, no lashes. Like I just wasn't feeling it. And I looked at my hair and I was like, F it, I'm just gonna start locking it up. So I part the bottom row, and it took me just to perfect that part and my little 4 base locks at the bottom. And by the time I got to parting the second row, I realized, like, yo, if I do it myself, I'm not going to keep my style, because I'm such a particular on my parting pattern that I'm not going to like it once I hit that mirror and I look at the back of my head. So I reached out to one of my girls who's a loctician in the city, and I have been talking to her about wanting to lock my hair for like over a year now. Hers come like about to the nipple, armpit length, past armpit length, whatever you want to call it. But her hair is very beautiful, and she squeezed me in today, so thank you, sis. This is going to kill me, but I know if I pull it, see, they there. If I pull it, 50 more gonna sprout. But yeah, she did really well right here. This is how the front looks, and I'm okay with that. At first I was concerned like I wasn't gonna like it, just because the front of my hair is short, and as you can see, it's kind of like I have a lock mullet. It's short in the front and then the back is twice as long, so I got like a little lock mullet going on. But either way, it's cool because it still looks better than I thought it would have. My hair is very fine, it's very soft, and although I would have wanted like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, I knew that wasn't what would be best for me. My goal was to, I don't know, like half the videos I see, they're always combining their locks right there, right here. They're always combining locks in the front. And I'm just like, yo, I just gotta prevent that whole situation. But I left the house this morning. I was off today. And on the way out here, I found out I lost a friend, a supporter, a very talented artist, somebody who really contributed to the community as far as homelessness, to the children, food shelters. Like, I don't know. It just really fucked me up. So being able to start this journey, and he had locks too, being able to start this journey on such an emotional day for me, I already feel connected to my hair. I already feel a connection. And I don't know if I'm really gonna put it out there, just wear my hair out like this for everybody to see. Initially, I was gonna wear wigs on top of it until I'm comfortable. But like I said, it actually came out a little bit cuter than I had expected. I'm so happy. I haven't been to a salon in over over 8 years because I always left crying, upset, putting my hair back in a ponytail, covering it back up, spending more money for a protective style. Like, I come prepared to be disappointed. You know, I come prepared to the beauty supply or beauty salon to be, I don't have my standards set as high as I used to, because it's just like, y'all ain't coming with it. And yeah, she came with it. And this is the first time in a long time that I like my hair. I've liked my hair when I've got my wig installations, when I've gotten my braids. But when it came to like blowouts or flat irons or flexi rod sets, after it was all said and done, I never really felt how I wanted to feel, so I stopped going to get my hair done. But I'm very happy for today. I didn't even tell my family I was gonna do this. Like, I've been talking about it. I've been talking about this shit for like over 10 years. So to them, it's like, yeah, okay, But I have seriously, yeah, when I get home, they're gonna be like, what? But this is the easy part, getting it done. It's I think the part that comes with the growth and the journey, and I don't want to call it a struggle. I don't want to call it that, because you're supposed to embrace all of this. And I don't know nobody in their right mind who embraces a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a motherfucker that like misery. Oh my God, y'all, this is killing me. But yeah, I'm happy. The real part is going to be not combing it out. The real part is waiting for it to lock. I know with my texture, it might take a lot longer than I expect, but I really feel like I could do it this time. I've twisted my own hair before and I've liked it, especially as it gets older and it gets puffy. But I always took it out because I didn't like the parting in the back of my head. Like I always did it myself. And I know as I grow and as my hair starts to mature, I won't care about the parting as much. But for right now, while you can see the scalp, I need the grid pattern, baby. Okay, I need the grid pattern. I need all of that. I need it looking right. So I'm really happy. Another reason why I decided to lock my hair, I don't want to blame it on the quarantine, because I feel like the quarantine has caused it to become a fad or a fashionable thing. I like the convenience of being low maintenance. And believe it or not, being in wigs and all that other shit is not low maintenance for me. Not for me, at least. And I've been wearing wigs since I was 16. That's 20 years. Before they had lace fronts, before they had got to be. Back when it was only grandmothers and sick people who were losing hair, or people who were suffering with, living with alopecia, stuff like that, are the only ones who wore wigs back in the day. I remember dating a guy when I was like 19, 20, and he actually asked me about my wig. He was like, don't you think that's grandma-ish? And it hurt my feelings, because I was like, no, it's just, I like wigs, you know, this is what I like. So it's so funny to see now that that's a type. That's something that people go for. Wearing wigs now isn't meant to be secretive. You know what I'm saying? Now you can know I wear blonde, black, red, purple, long, short, faux lock wig, all that, all in 1 week, and have no shame. But back then it was like a very self-conscious thing. And as wigs have evolved, because I mean, look, now we can really slay our hair. Now that wigs have evolved, I still don't feel as beautiful, because I'm steady being self-conscious about my hairline. Like, you know, you can't wear no wig without knowing people are going to be looking, staring all up in your shit. They're going to be all up in your stuff. And it's just like, how can I completely just be carefree, low maintenance, and not self-conscious about those things? So yeah, that was another reason. And then as I came into the new year, I told myself that I was going to do a 90-day challenge. No wigs for 90 days. That does not exclude weaves, because I was wearing braids. I had protective styles since January. I wore a wig for the last week of February, and here it is the first week of March, and I'm back at my natural. And I realized that for me, like when I was wearing my braids, because I got a big forehead, I'm embracing it. My forehead is naturally like this, okay? All the big foreheaded bitches out there, embrace that shit, because we are beautiful. And there's a huge difference between being born with a big forehead and losing your edges and having a receding hairline. Don't compare me to you. No, this is God-given, okay? Yours, no, you gave that to yourself. But I'm gonna embrace this. I'm really happy I did it. Wearing wigs for over 20 years. I've been natural underneath. I've been relaxer free for about 10 years now. Could have been 13, but when my son turned, it could have been about 12, 13 years, but I slipped up. I had a relapse when he was about 3, and I permed it. I regretted it immediately. Let it grow out. Never permed it again. And honestly, my texture isn't like I need a perm. It was just more like low maintenance, but doesn't necessarily make it healthy, you know? And I'm like, as I get older, is this how I want to look? Do I want to be concerned about these things? Do I want to be concerned about people looking at my hairline? Do I want to be concerned about always having to come up with the money to maintain my look, because I've never put in effort for my look? There's a difference between maintaining a look and maintaining your look. You feel me? The pandemic was another thing. I could say kind of influenced a little bit, but like I said, I was good. But now I don't have to worry about as much stuff. Now I don't have to be such a product junkie. I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. I know that there are new lessons to learn ahead with this. So I'm not going to treat locked hair like I treated my loose hair. But I feel like the years that I've had of research, the years that I've had of asking friends who have locks, just doing research on it, this go around I'll be able to keep them. And oh my gosh, y'all, this shit is so shiny. It's so soft. I think I'm gonna look forward to the budding phase of my hair. I like the budding phases. Like a lot of the pictures that I was screenshotting, they were while they were still maturing, and I freaking love the frizz. I love the fluffy full frizz that the locks hold, and the I don't want to call it bulk, but it's just so pretty to me. So cheers to me starting a new journey today. And embracing me. I've had so many people tell me I shouldn't do this because I'm in the music and entertainment industry, because I am in certain different professions, that you shouldn't do it because your look, your brand, or think about, your audience. Like sex sells. I know if I were to talk the same shit I talk right now, but if I were to have on my hair snatched and my long, cinnamon or coppery colored hair, like I would probably get more views, or I'd probably reach more people, but they don't necessarily listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. And I did this for me. I have 2 boys. I'm a mom of boys. I don't have any daughters. And one thing that is also important for me is for them to see and learn to appreciate a natural beauty in a woman. I don't think a lot of people or parents put into consideration not just, okay, your actions, your kids are watching you, But look at how you carry yourself. Look at how you carry yourself. There's a lot of moms out there that be dancing their ass off. They got little girls, and guess what? The little girls out there twerking. I have children who are in the opposite gender. So for me, it's important to carry myself in the type of woman that they should want to find. Qualities. And I don't want them growing up thinking that hair, the wigs, the lashes on the nails, and all this extra stuff that comes off at the end of the night is what true beauty is. And it's not easy for me and my spirit to try to put into their minds one thing when I'm doing another. Now, yes, will I still rock my wigs? Oh, you damn right, because baby, I got a few I ain't pulled out yet. And like right now, this is my personal journey. So between me and you guys who's watching, I'm not going out there sending pictures. I'm not, telling my mom don't know, my dad don't know, my kids don't know, my man don't know. This was really just spare of the moment. Like, squeeze me in, sis. Get it. Let's do this, because I've been talking to you for about a year now. And if you don't say yes today, I'm going to change my mind. I'm mentally going through it. I've been drained from just trying to process losing a great person. So today, on this day, March 5th, I feel that I'm already starting off with a lot of symbol in these twists. Eventually, I'm going to want to learn how to retwist it myself and do some self-maintenance. But for now, I'm going to keep going to my girl, supporting her business, and just embracing the journey. But when I get home, I'll do the full slow-mo, because I got to see it for myself. And maybe later, I feel like I need to spritz my ends. Maybe later, next month, I'll go ahead and count them, because we didn't even count them. And I don't want to cause no frizz. I don't want to cause them to unravel. She did tell me don't worry about washing them. And what's so crazy is I was asking her and showing her pictures as references. And one of her friends came who has locks. She has locks over locks. She had faux locks over her locks as a protective style. But you could see at the roots, her hair texture is very similar to mine. So I got a lot of great advice. I got a lot of good tips. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to rush washing. I'm not going to rush trying to put my hair in styles. I'm going to be just as practical as I can, because honestly, how I am, how my physics is set up, the more practical and simple I am, the more I flourish, the more I see growth. But when I put so much into it, and I put a lot of stress or tension or, any of that, it just doesn't go as planned, and it doesn't last as long, or the outcome isn't what I wanted it to be. Another reason why I'm thankful for this time, now that I've chosen to get locks, because I said I was going to do it when I turned 40. But by the time I turn 40, I want this look I want to be settled. I want to be settled, sexy at that age. I don't want to be going through this. So I think the timing is right. But back then, when I was wearing wigs, locks didn't have a lot of versatility. One thing about me is I always like switching it up. I like being versatile. I liked, changing my hair according to my mood. And anytime something like would have happened in my life, that I needed to feel a liberation as a woman, or tap into my feminine energy, which I'm naturally very feminine, I will always go straight to my hair. So we're now at a time where you can add that color wax without dyeing your hair. You can add little, not extensions, not lock extensions, but they're like lock clip-ins. They're clip-ins, and you can still be so much more versatile now with locks than you could be back then. So I hope you guys tap in on this journey. I got a lot of things going on this channel. So if you guys haven't caught that yet, like, oh my God, what is her content about? Life, everything, real estate. We about crafting. We about getting to that money. I'm starting a budgeting series. And just, anything faith and hustle related. This for me is faith in myself. This in me is patience. This in me is, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. And I'm beyond excited. Oh. But the ear tuck. I didn't think I was gonna have an ear tuck, y'all. See? And then back then they used to make you think you had to cut your hair to lock it. I'm already kind of digging this and embracing whatever it is. And the last reason I wanted to get locks, or, you know, I decided to make this decision, damn, it just got bright on me, is because I'm starting to gray. And when you wear wigs a lot and constantly, you could cover your hair so much that you start to not take care of it. Your hair becomes dry and malnourished. That's one thing, brittle and breaking off. But another thing is, as you start to gray, or once you start graying and you're always wearing wigs, one day you're gonna take that wig off and look in the fucking mirror at yourself and be like, what? Holy cow, I'm graying. And for me, it was like more coming. How can I always find time to like it and notice it or pay attention to myself? Because I am on such a self journey. How can I pay attention to self and learn the things about me that are changing out of my control if I'm always covering it up? I want to live to be old and know myself and love myself no matter what. And I always will, no matter whether I'm rocking a wig or not. And I probably will until I can't cover them no more. But I want to be able to see what's going on, you know? And I've never really had styles as a loose natural. I'm the queen of ponytails, the queen of buns, slick back, baby hair is laid. You want one ponytail? Two. I could do a high bun, a low bun, 2 ponytails. And that's pretty much it. Like, I never had a style for my hair, which is why I never really cared for my hair loose. And because I never took the time, well, I did try a few years ago, but my hair never listened to me. This is some disobedient ass hair that I never had a style. I never had like my own thing. So this would be my first time with my hair actually being the wig, the style. And I'm just happy. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all some clips from today, and I'm gonna throw them all in there. But today marks day 1 of my lock journey, and I'm beyond happy that I finally did it. Keep the faith, I'll see y'all.